this man? Yeah, we love us some John Lewis. There we go. Okay, well, whatever. Okay. Well, but the main message is we have been here before, and we do operate on the shoulders of giants, and they will help guide us through what we are going through right now. And so, go ahead. Oh. Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead. Thank you for coming. Yay. Yeah, 100%. We hope to see you at the next one. So, when I said there are less than 90 billionaires, that is true, okay? And so it is a bit of the Gilded Age. Does everybody know about the Gilded Age and what the Gilded Age was?
Not the HBO show.
No, not the HBO show. The Gilded Age was actually an age in the 1910s, 1920s, where the wealthiest Americans, it was the 1% again, right? Right, it was an oligarchy. We were basically operating in an oligarchy. And if you look at these folks right now that are on the dais with our current president, at least 4 of them are billionaires. That's Mark Zuckerberg, boo. That's Jeff Bezos, boo. Who's this guy? Patel? Who does he own? What does he own? Because I don't know him.
Isn't he the...
I was going to say, Sundar, I have his name right here because I can't, you talked about reading, I can't read. Sundar Pichai? I don't know what he owns, but he...
Oh, because that's the FBI. Okay, never mind.
So he still has $1 billion and we don't even know, and this man needs no introduction right here. This fool. But you see, they were all at his inauguration. They all bought their way onto that stage. Were any of you invited to the inauguration? I'm just asking for a friend.
They specifically asked me not to come.
They asked you not to. So when we, go ahead.
The Google CEO.
Do you all, that's what, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you all know the difference between $1 million and $1 billion?
No.
It's a lot more than that.
Oh, but wait, there's more. So, $1 billion. If you made $50,000 a year for 40 years, you'd end up with about $2 million.
And didn't spend it.
And didn't spend any of it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you received $1,000 a day, 7 days a week, it would take you 2,737 years, 10 months, and 7 days to reach $1 billion. But wait. If you were to count to 1 million, it's going to take you about 11 days. If you were going to count to 1 billion, it takes about 30 years. 30 years. The reason that we're bringing this up is because we think that if more people knew the difference between 1 million and 1 billion, there would be some serious change pretty freaking quickly. Not to mention that Elon Musk is on track to be the first
Trillionaire.
By 2035. $1 trillion. I have no idea how much money that is.
I mean, he's got a lot of kids, but he doesn't need that much money.
This is not, okay, but here's the thing. This is on paper. This is, all of this is on paper. And the only reason this is valuable to them is because their money and their currency and their power is where we're putting value.
Right.
Once you
Right.
put the value on the people, they become poor.
Which
That's
is why we are trying to make sure you understand the difference between 1 million and 1 billion, so you have another talking point. This man has enough money in terms of lifespan. He's going to outlive me by over 30 years because of his money. If we're looking at it just in years of life, right?
Well, and also because he can afford the insurance and medical care.
Not only that, I'm talking just straight, like, if we were looking at
Linearly, yeah.
linearly, like dollars and years and all that. He's got 31 years to my 11. Like, are you insane? How does that make sense? And and that's just 1 billion. That is one of his 433 billion. Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I'd rather hang out with Shavon than Elon Musk.
I got dad jokes. I have dad jokes, people. Yes.
The other talking point for individuals in drawing that distinction of making, because you've seen the different, I'm sure you've seen online things of like the rice, the piles of rice. But imagining that money as resources, as land, as if one person was like, hey, all of this wealth belongs to me and only me. You're telling me that we wouldn't all be there with torches and pitchforks being, hey, you gotta share some of this river, bro. You gotta share some of these lovely little fields you got.
Absolutely.
We're talking about hoarding resources. There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire, right? No such thing as an ethical billionaire. And when we talk about hoarding resources and people don't seem to get it, remind them of COVID and toilet paper.
Yeah.
They'll get it real quick, because I don't know about you, but that Charmin it was pretty hard to get. I'm not proud of the things I did to get toilet paper during the pandemic. Bessie?
I just want to follow up, and that is, whatever we own is gone when we die. I mean, we don't own anything.
Right.
We temporarily possess it, maybe.
And if we're lucky, we're good stewards.
And it's all temporary. I mean, just think about a house. It's your house. But when you're gone, if your kids don't inherit it, it's no longer your house. It's no longer your family.
And even if they inherit it, if they don't have the resources to pay the taxes and the whatever, they don't get to keep it.
That's why you need a notary to notarize your trusts.
Yeah.
Or voting online in person.
I like how you threw that in there. I like how you threw that in there.
One of my favorite quotes is, the trees that we plant today are for our children to sit in their shade.
Yes.
Right? And that is also another thing, because we may not be able to make big, huge moves now, but when my niece and nephew, Leonie and Jameson, look at me and say, Auntie, how did this happen? They will know that I put in the work today to make it so that they have access to healthcare tomorrow. Right? This is not for us. This is for our grandchildren, our nieces, our nephews, our kids, kids, right?
And
So-
our community.
In our community. We don't do this work. None of us are here because we couldn't think of a single thing else that we wanted to do on a Thursday night, right? We're here because we care about our community. We're here because we want to make this better, which is why next time you need to bring 2 friends. Next. No.